Hey guys, welcome back to Gunshots. I am once again on location at Bywell Shooting Ground. The weather has been kind. It's a bit chilly today, but other than that, sun's breaking through and it's a nice day. This week I'm taking a look at a real classic, the Beretta 682 Gold E. This gun is the progenitor of the 686, and to be honest, this was the gun to own in the 80s. These things won more medals than I can shake a stick at. I did try and get in touch with Beretta to find out if they had any statistics in terms of how many medals, etc. these things won, but I didn't get any response. I will keep trying. If by the time this video is published I can find anything out, I will stick it in the description below. So the gun itself, mechanically almost identical to a 686. Some minor differences in that this thing has replaceable cheeks. You get extended Optima chokes, adjustable trigger, that's about it. Obviously visually it's different, but the big differences are in the minor details in the way that this gun feels. So extended Optima chokes, 30-inch tubes, ventilated mid-rib, ventilated tapered top rib with a white front bead, Schnabel forend. And this is where we come across the first of the visual differences that really affects feel, is the checkering. The checkering is a sort of a elliptical design that's been, I guess, cut into the wood on a machine. I don't think it's been done by hand. But it gives a really unusual and really positive grip. The forend's nice and slim and feels very, very Beretta-y. The action is finished in this sort of nice sort of off gold grey finish with a nice bit of engraving on it that's very sort of modern looking, well, I guess modern looking in the 80s, and everything else is finished to a very high standard on the action. The woodwork at the back is really nicely sculpted. It's a slim pistol grip, but it does have a nice palm swell, and to be honest, that's the major difference for me in feel around this gun is in how it feels in your hands. Balance is very, very similar, but that extra sculpted feel makes the gun feel really taut and sinuous. And to be honest, it's a real pleasure to shoot this. Trigger is an adjustable mechanical unit, more or less mechanically identical to the 686. So why would you buy one of these? So if you are looking at spending 1,500 quid or less on a gun, you're probably looking at a Silver Pig or a 525. It's that neck of the woods. Or something second hand. And I think this, as a second-hand buy, is absolutely stellar. You're getting the same build quality, you're getting the same reliability, but it just feels chalk and cheese in the hands versus a 686. It just, like I said, it's got that sinuous feel. It mounts the same, it balances the same, so it's kind of really easy to shoot, but just the way it feels in your hands is just so different. It's so much more premium feeling, in my opinion. It's very, very nice to shoot. Like other Berettas of this series, I find them a bit on the whippy side, a bit too light, but to be honest, most people seem to get on with them, and I'm not going to argue too much with that. I've shot really well with it, really enjoyed it. Recoil impulse is nicely handled through this gun, and it's generally a lovely gun to shoot. A really sort of quality piece. As I said, I feel that for the money, this is a real option, and you should definitely go take a look at one and just see how you feel versus some of the more sort of mundane guns that you can pick up new. Obviously, Beretta reliability being what it is, there's not too much to worry about as long as you get one that's been reasonably well looked after. And I think these are quite sought after as a second-hand buy, so you'd be lucky to pick one up. Guys, thanks very much for tuning in, as ever. I'd be really grateful if you subscribe and could support me on Patreon. And of course, go take a look at the Bywell website. Their new site is now live, and this gun and many others like it are of course on there. Guys, see you next time.